Ah. 190 gigabyte download later, which took what, an hour? Yeah, an hour. During which I played several runs of Returnal badly, because I am bad at Returnal, but I'm still playing it. Gorilla.
Through a lifetime spent in the pursuit of knowledge, one question
Silence.
consumed me. How did our world come to be?
We found out in Horizon Zero Dawn.
The old ones perished 1,000
Ooh,
years
we've not
ago,
seen that before, I don't think.
The extinction of all life. She showed me how it was reborn. A little outcast girl, ignorant of her own importance. Through her, I learned that life was only saved through a technological miracle.
Gaia.
Zero Dawn. A terraforming system composed.
So this is the
of 9
recap for the first game,
functions,
should you not have played it.
each playing its part to reshape Earth from a barren rock to a lush landscape. Tended
Indeed.
and protected by the machines.
Which then was started going nuts.
And with her, I learned the deepest secret of them all. The
Spoilers?
secret of her birth. That she is a clone of Elizabeth Subek, Zero Dawn's creator.
Big spoilers.
To prevent a new extinction.
Which we kind of did.
Driven by Hades, a malevolent AI. Given sentience by a mysterious signal of unknown origin. And with a little help from me. She
Stop to it.
prevailed in a great battle at the city of Meridian. Becoming a champion for all humankind. But as useful as she has been, now I must leave her behind.
Not that he's suspicious
For as she
at
strives to
all.
put right what Hades sundered, I have made a new discovery. One that heralds both destruction and opportunity.
I say. And now, a proper intro. Hello everybody, how are we? Welcome to Horizon Forbidden West. The sequel to one of my favourite games. A game that I came to over a year late. Played it on the original PlayStation 4, which was... my original PlayStation 4 was second-hand and it wasn't a good experience. It was a game that I played several hours of, burnt out on, got not so much frustrated but normal open world syndromed, and didn't touch again until it came out on the PC, where I did basically exactly the same thing, except with a few mods to make the game slightly different. And it wasn't until I actually bumped the difficulty down slightly on the PC version that I realised, you know what, I actually quite like this. And I did the same thing on the PlayStation 5, actually, because I got that by this point. It was only last year. And yeah, I breezed through the game and I platinumed it. And the expansion, if I remember correctly, Forbidden Wilds. Not Forbidden Wilds, Frozen Wilds. An excellent story, an interesting world, and when I made the combat slightly easier, a really enjoyable, explorative experience. The combat just was a little bit too... it was a little bit Monster Hunter-y. And because of the third-person shooter, realistically, nature of the combat, I didn't really enjoy it all that much because I can't aim. And even when I played with the mouse and keyboard, I found it frustrating, even with the mouse to aim on the kind of normal difficulty. So I bumped it down, and I had a very enjoyable time with it that way. Recap movie, copyright and trademark. So let's get started in the Forbidden West. I'm not going to be playing for a huge amount of time this evening, and I assume this will probably end up being a series. Maybe it's a series I'll even actually finish, unlike the first 2 attempts at Horizon Zero Dawn. Balanced experience, light combat experience while exploring the world and story. I'm going to put it down on easy. We'll go with Explorer, however, because that's my jam. If it is too easy, I'll bump it back up. I've got no problem with doing that. I don't know if there are any difficulty-based achievements or anything like that. Don't really care. Sort that out later, if the game's any good. Ooh, that's pretty. Surprise, surprise. Horizon is pretty. Nice and foggy. Tall necks. I love how in these cutscenes they always have multiple tall necks in one place, which literally does not happen in the game. Or it didn't happen in the first one. Ooh. Now I've heard that there is some issue with texture popping.
I'm running out of time, Elizabeth. The land is dying.
This is definitely running at 60.
People are suffering. Soon.
The crops are wilting. So this is the aftermath of Hades?
All because of a terraforming system that's spiraling out of control. And only I can fix it. Only I have your genetic code. It won't be long before we hit the point of no return.
Oh dear.
And then extinction. I've been searching for months for what I need.
What do we need?
A backup of Gaia.
Oh yes,
The
that.
AI you designed to control the system. But every time I think I have a lead,
How many months, I wonder?
it comes to nothing.
And straight in.
And every night,
Oh
I have
no.
the same dream.
Same dream, you say? Ooh. Is it a tutorial
I'm
dream?
walking
No.
under a brilliant night sky, through a field of flowers.
That is a pretty nice guy.
And when I arrive at the center, I see
It's you.
Elizabeth. Waiting for me. Even though you've been dead for 1,000 years.
The mom you
You're
never
the
had.
closest person I've ever had to a mother.
I just said that.
And for a moment, I feel whole.
Oh. And then it all goes to shit.
But it never lasts.
Oh dear. Corruption spreads. You can get out of that. And wake. Oh, it's pretty. So pretty.
I'm always left alone.
We've still got the little pouch with the globe in it.
This world is your legacy, Elizabeth. I won't let it slip away.
I will not.
The valley below is my only remaining lead. My last hope to find the
It's
backup.
always in the last place you look.
I'll do whatever it takes to get it.
Also, this is not the armor that we finished the first game in. Well, it's not the armor I finished the first game in. That would be interesting. Hi.
Varl?
Val, he's grown a beard.
If it isn't Aloy, the savior of Meridian, anointed.
Oh, because you know she loves the
No, I hate
titles.
being called that stuff.
There we go.
Well, consider it a punishment for running out on us the very same night we beat Hades.
I grew up an outcast. Remember, I'm not much for parties.
Yeah. But that one was in your honor. Just saying.
They've upped the facial animations as well.
Must
And
be
they were good
arrogance to love
before.
So fast.
That was 5 years ago.
Delving into ancient ruins?
Growing a beard? No.
Or maybe it has something to do with the blight.
You think?
Both, actually. But, I should...
Oh no. I've been tracking you a long way. It's okay. After everything you've done to help Lenora and my family, I swore an oath to help you, no matter what. You're stuck with me now. Like bark on wood.
Bart collapses. They've definitely done some extra work on her hair as well.
Okay. But, if you're going to come with me...
Oh, she's got some
you need to be able to
focuses.
see what I see.
A focus. Never thought I'd get your second sight.
That's an interesting
I'll give
development.
you another one later and show you how to back up your data.
Data?
Information on the device. We've got a lot to cover. I'll have to explain everything as we go.
He's taking it rather well.
You see like this all the time?
Since I was a little girl. Come on.
And she's kind of reliant on it. Ah, look at that. Take screenshots. Cha-ching.
Shall we?
Whee! Now into gameplay. No? Yes? No?
Right. I got a couple of scrapes on the way here. We should find some medicinal plants. Stock up.
Ah, tutorial time.
So it's time for your first lesson with the focus.
Oh, this is nice.
Sounds
It
good.
parallels how Voss was teaching us how to do stuff in the first game. Okay. So, first things
Plans don't
first.
Look like the ones in the Sacred Lands.
I have
The focus helps you see
avoided
the ones we need.
all footage except the
There. Those plants by the
released
stage to
trailer.
check.
Not the release trailer, the announcement trailer. So I don't know squats
Bitter?
about...
Oh, well, at least they make you feel better. All right, we should keep going.
I don't know squat about what they've changed, what they've added. I know there is underwater swimming and a breather.
Yeah, good idea.
And I know that there's a grapply hook thing that can pull us towards things, and the glider. And that's literally it. The only other thing that I've heard is that the game has a couple of issues when it comes to popping. But that's not a massive issue for me, if I'm honest. It certainly looks very, very nice. Now keep in mind the last time I played Zero Dawn was on the PS5, but the fully patched yada yada version. Had it been upgraded to 4K at that point? I can't remember. Obviously, the PC version can run 4K 60, not an issue. This isn't 4K 60, it's 60 It's 60, but it's not at 4K.
Ground stained red. The blight must be infecting the soil.
So what is this stuff? Oops.
This stuff spreads fast.
6 months ago, the land was fine. Now it's everywhere.
It makes me think of the corruption from the first game.
Those ruins. That's where we need to go.
I see a few ways down. What are we after exactly?
The backup? Well, it's an AI. It's hard to explain. Think of it like a set of instructions that can fix the world.
Sounds complicated.
I like the way the waterfall interacts with the
Noticed
stuff
you're,
behind.
Traveling light these days.
Yeah, I ran into some trouble on the way here. Lost a lot of my gear. I don't know who put these ropes here, but we can use the line to slide down.
Oh, are these the marking things that I've just turned on that otherwise you'd have to turn the focus for? Whee! I don't actually know whether I need those on all the time. Yeah, those might be a little bit too intrusive. How do I get off the wall? Like that. They've definitely done some work on the water texturing. Because it wasn't that the water texture was bad, particularly in Zero Dawn, but it was a little bit sheeny. It was a little bit kind of flat looking.
You really traveled a long way to get here. I almost caught up to you a couple times too. But it's not easy keeping up with a machine rider.
You always were a good tracker.
Right, so the focus now has two modes. You can tap it for a quick burst, or you can hold it to go into full-on scanning mode. An ancient supply box?
It's hard to breathe around this stuff.
Oh, that's going to be in the water, isn't it? And we do not have the ability to breathe underwater yet. Ooh! Glint hawks. Are those glint hawks? They are glint hawks.
Machine carcasses as usual. And there they go.
Looks like they left a carcass behind.
This is really pretty. By default, your HUD is set to dynamic. It only displays information relevant to specific situations. Ah, yes. So swipe up to reveal the full HUD. I don't think I actually minded having the full HUD on originally.
Arrows in that machine. Better take a closer look.
Let's gather all the bits, because we're almost certainly going to need them. Machine carcass?
Someone took down his machine recently.
Who else would come?
I don't know. We better craft some arrows of our own. There might be trouble ahead.
Good thing we already picked up some ridgewood.
Mm-hmm. I wonder, would they have said that if we hadn't?
Right. Now to craft some arrows.
Right, it's L1 for the weapon wheel. It's
Done.
that, yes.
Me too.
So select
Arrows
with
ready.
the stick, craft with X. I remember. Yep. Ah, there's loads of like little life details. Excuse me, Val.
There's a ladder. but can't reach it from here.
Well,
Nothing
I
a
mean-
well-placed arrow can't knock free. Just have to target the lock.
Oh, we've got haptic feedback on the triggers. That's good to know. Oh, hello. Right. New. Oh, this has changed. Oh. Is it stuck? Yeah, our arrows aren't doing squats. Already going off the beaten track. That's just going to drop us back down below, though. Okay, I wonder what was up with the Glinthawk. Maybe we just couldn't...
What was this place?
I don't know. The transmission... The, message I found didn't say.
We've got
Only that backup might be here.
cars.
We need to find a way in. So, what happened after I left Meridian?
Well, there was a fuss when people realized you were gone.
Goldthorn pepper.
And some of us figured you only would have left if it were for something important.
You were right about
Absolutely.
that. The blight's not just poisoning plants. It's killing animals too.
Then people will get sick too. And starve.
Yeah.
We're not gonna let that happen.
Not getting through that way.
No, indeed. The start. Oh,
Don't think there's a way through.
haha.
Find anything good?
The start of Horizon Zero Dawn was a bit on the slow side. And it didn't pick up for a while, especially if you did a lot of side quest stuff. Because the side quests were all right, but they weren't amazing. And they did slow things down. So I'm wondering if the side quests are going to be any better in this. I hope so. And also, I wonder if they've done anything about the inventory. Because when I played this on the PC, there were mods to remove the inventory limits. You could upgrade your pouches to carry
This
more.
way.
Oh.
Get to the grass.
Is that a watcher?
Never seen one of those before.
Me neither.
No, it's not. It's watcher-like, but it's on four legs.
Have it on alert.
How do you want to handle it?
The focus can help us. We can scan the machine before we make our move.
Okay.
Give it a second. Okay. See how parts of it are glowing? Those are its weak spots.
Got it. Its eye.
Oh, I can use the D-pad.
Right.
Oh. Interesting.
Okay,
I'm ready.
concentrate.
Just like that. 25 XP. Probably should have let Val handle
Another
that.
one's coming.
Oh. It'll take me a while to get used to the I can
How
do
does the
combat.
Focus know all that?
It reads data on the machine.
Like a hunter studying its prey?
Yeah,
Pretty
kind
much.
of.
Short pulses from the focus highlight valuable machine components and carcasses.
So after the fuss over me leaving, what did everyone else do?
Well, as soon as the celebration was over, my mother led the rest of the Nora home. The son
Oh
came to
yes,
put
his
people to
mum's
work
the war
in
chief.
city, and I set out to find you.
Take all the things.
Someone shot this machine too.
Boar sound shell. So we've got the same colours, I think, for the component rarities. Which is fine. Why fix what ain't broken? Have that, have that.
I see another ladder. Looks like it's stuck.
Okay. What can you do about that, Val? Are you okay? No, I'll do it then. Yeah, the haptic feedback on the shooting is quite good. Up we go. They've definitely worked on the textures as well, but you'd expect
You
that,
said you
really.
had a Focus since you were a child, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, found my first one when I fell into a ruin. Got the others from an old cache not long ago. It's good to have extras.
Yes. Because we lost it at one point, didn't we? And it was not a good situation. We fall through here. Tap square to toggle crouch.
Going into a ruin of the old ones. Goddess protect us.
We'll be okay, Varl.
Is that the one that we... Is that the one that we already opened? Or is this a different section? I lose my way easily.
Through here.
Which... Lower ladder? Oh. In that case, I can go and check. So we're going to get shortcuts. I'm good with that. Ancient chimes. Those are car keys, Aloy. To be fair, you'd think she'd have probably picked up... Mind you, I suppose much of the knowledge that was left wasn't going to be about how do cars work. Probably didn't even need keys. Not going that way, are we? Going this way.
Welcome
Oh.
to the Far Zenith launch facility.
Far Zenith? I know they made some tech trades with Zero Dawn, but why would they have a backup of Gaia?
Please register with reception for the tour.
I guess they
Huh.
want us to check in with them?
They certainly do. Interesting that the hologram is still working.
Please hold for identiscan. Access denied. Please wait here for personnel to assist you. Dr. Sobek.
Okay.
They won't let us in because of who they think we are. Fab.
Well, let's find a way in.
What, you mean people aren't going to come and assist? Well, that's disappointing.
Please hold for identiscan. Access denied. Credentials not recognized.
I guess it doesn't like me either.
I like the fact that they've got Val doing it as well. Bits and pieces. Machine muscle. looking around for things that we can climb. Ah!
Be able to pry this open.
Have to hold the button there, don't you, Dema? Ooh. Oh, that's cool. There's some real resistance on the button to match with you prying things. Ooh. Actually, that water there looks a lot more like it did in the original.
Climbing gear. Guess someone dropped in from above.
Can we nick some of it?
Whoever left this here might have also shot those machines we found earlier.
Is it silence?
Where are they now?
Well, indeed.
Ugh, what's that stench?
Entire camp. Wiped
Ooh.
out. They must have come here to delve for scrap.
Acid. That explains the smell. And it looks like something big came in from above.
Crashed right through the camp. And then through the wall. I should take a look at the rubble in that gap.
Uh-huh. The green smoky effect on the acid is a bit weird. Doesn't quite look right. Mind you, at least it'll be noticeable. Oh, she's changed her moveset. Yeah. Got a different moveset with the spear, I think. Training dummy? Obviously. Didn't you used to be able to lock onto things? No. You used to be able to lock on your scans. Can't remember how we did it. Didn't we just have to... Wasn't our... I thought we had to press R3, but I guess not. Maybe they've changed it. Maybe it's not a needed thing anymore? Where's Val gone?
Whatever
Who's
came
there?
through here brought this down as it went out. If I can dislodge some of the debris, we might be able to squeeze through.
How are you going to do that?
Maybe I can find something to help in the camp.
Aloy, over here. I think I got something.
He's being useful.
It's some kind of Osram prototype, I think.
Oh, that's handy.
This hook looks like it can latch onto things.
And this gear pulls it back.
It looks broken, but maybe we can repair it. Hook it to the debris.
And pull it out. That could work.
It's a grappling hook.
The focus can help us search the camp and identify anything we can use to fix the tool.
Because it learns.
My focus picked up a couple of things to check out.
Okay.
Poor guy. Acid burned right through his armor.
Nasty way to go.
Part of a machine could help fix the gears.
And...
Machine cable. Stronger than rope. Alright, I think I have what I need to repair the tool. Or maybe even make something better.
Use
because
this workbench.
workbench, you say? Ah, crafting stations. Ah, this is the pullcaster. I suspected it might be. Enables grapplings. Oh, so it can pull objects, but can also help you grapple to specific points. Gotcha. Crafting complete. So it looks like we're going to have 4 special tools.
There. Pole caster. Now to test it on the debris.
Aloy, your strength is not naming things, is it? Pullcaster is a versatile tool that allows you to manipulate objects in the environment that have a grated pattern. Ah, I've got to hold the button down. It does say that. Okay, so tap that. A bit slow.
That worked better than I thought.
But I'll get used to that. So L2 and
Doesn't look like
triangle
there's an
tap.
Easy way out of here. I should scan the area. We have to find a way to keep going.
Huh. What's this thing for?
It's a holo console, isn't it?
Whoa.
Good morning. I'm Oswald Dalgard, and it is my pleasure to introduce
Hello,
you to
Oswald.
Far Zenith.
Zenith.
Forget what you think you know about us.
British.
Our truth is simple. We say reach for the stars, even if you have to cross 8.6 light years of space to get there. Please proceed into the auditorium, where we'll unveil our plans.
Are these the guys that did the...
Wonder what's in this auditorium.
Was it
Guess
the
we'll find out.
Odyssey? The Apollo... No. The spaceship that had the... Am I thinking of a completely different game? All the knowledge on it. The backup of Apollo. I think I might be thinking of a completely different game.
Oh, I might be able to get up there.
Apple points.
Well, that door looks promising. But how do I get up there?
Right. It very clearly says X, doesn't it? Jump and tap X. Which is not triangle. Okay, so that actually
Wow.
is...
That works?
That pull caster's useful. Too bad there's only one.
Don't worry, I'll find you another way up.
Search the ancient ruins for the Gaia backup. Oh. Okay, so that's going to be an interesting way of doing things. Ah, it was square to drop from a climbing point. That's what I was trying to figure out right at the start. Tap alpha to sprint. Ooh. Ooh. Clipping. I like this quick scan. I think the biggest issue I had with the focus in the first game was how slow it was when you wanted to use it to examine your
Okay,
surroundings.
I gotta drop the ladder for Varl.
Ladder drops.
There you go, Varl.
Thanks.
Fab. Anything else around? Yes, the quick tap will be very useful indeed. Oop. Just jump at the door. I'm expecting it to be a bit buggy, to be honest. Open world games tend to be. I remember that when Horizon Zero Dawn launched on the PC, the hair textures were so
We
messed.
have always pushed the boundary as explorers, pioneers, trailblazers. And now Far Zenith is taking the next leap into the future. That's why we're proud to have resurrected the Odyssey. When our government's
Yes.
abandoned in orbit, Far Zenith will actualize in less than a decade. But that's only the beginning. When the ship is complete,
Surprisingly good memory for me.
the Odyssey and her crew where no one's gone before.
Look at him.
A serious system. There we'll create humanity's first off-world
They're going
colony.
kind of proper hard sci-fi with this.
The Odyssey may take 300 years to reach it. But when we look up at the night sky, we'll know.
Because that's in the past. 300 years. We're 1,000 plus in the future.
The truest form of immortality is
Data corrupt. Playback stopped.
The truest form of
You want
immortality
boats
is
to
data
fly through the
corrupted.
sky? Between the stars?
Well, yes.
Oh, it exploded, didn't it?
Sort of. That ship, the Odyssey, it never made it to the other star. Something went wrong, and it blew up.
Taking the Apollo back up with it. Wasn't it sabotaged by Pharaoh?
Is that why Elizabeth gave
Probably
them
should have recapped.
for the colony?
Ah, that would make sense.
Error. Public presentation file corrupted. Member recruitment file available. Do you wish to reactivate?
Yeah, reactivate. Let's see what else they had to say.
Member recruitment.
We all know the projections. Economic
Oh, it's that
instability,
kind of auditorium.
new biocontagions, rampant AIs. How long before another catastrophe creates unacceptable risk for the world's elite? We here at Far Zenith believe, escape the inevitable. And so we reach for the stars.
A noble goal. What
Now,
was their
you've seen
backup
what we're
plan?
building here. Infrastructure to support the Odyssey's construction.
Because we've heard of the
A
Odyssey.
state-of-the-art data center to facilitate rapid technological advancements. And you've seen how we're managing public perception. So invest and join us.
Have we?
Claim your berth on the Odyssey. Preserve your way of life beyond the concerns of Earth.
Well, they were right about the world ending. They just didn't know how. Yet.
So everything they said back there about the next step for humanity, it was all a lie. These people only cared about saving their own skin.
Yeah, well, didn't work out for them in the end.
Her hair is very fizzicky and
What else
floppy,
about
and I
guy
like it.
Mentioned a data center.
And open! At some point, I will stop quoting Claptrap.
There, the backup. It should be stored in there.
But
Won't be able to swim across.
I guess we'll have to find a way around. Come on.
thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.